Square bills, flatbeds, clothesline sunsets, sky blue, barn red. Wind chimes, front porch, good dogs, wood floors, work boots, open doors, and miles of John Deere green. Freedom far as I can see. The road to run and room to breathe. That's who I am and I'll always be. Caught up in a country, the only way I wanna be. Somewhere where the road ends, out there where the creek bends. That's where you can find me. Within fields of gold and cotton rolls, that never-ending sky. That take it slow, easy road, man, that's life. Caught up in the country. Just look at them stars. Must be a billion of them. They're just doing their thing, right where God put them. If this ain't heaven, it's halfway there. You can feel it in the air. Caught up in the country, the only way I wanna be. Somewhere where the road ends, out there where the creek bends. That's where you can find me. Within fields of gold and cotton rolls, that never-ending sky. That take it slow, easy road, man, that's life. Caught up in the country. Caught up in the country. Lord willing. If I have it my way, I'll stay. Caught up in it. Caught up in it. Somewhere where the road ends, out there where the creek bends. That's where you can find me. Within fields of gold and cotton rolls, that never-ending sky. That take it slow, easy road, man, that's life. And miles of John Deere green. Freedom far as I can see. The road to run and room to breathe. It's who I am and I'll always be.
Montana is a tiny, renowned fish town located on the Missouri River that serves as a premier fly fishing hub, known for its high trout density, often over 3,000 per mile. This unincorporated town features multiple fly shops, very few homes, and likely more drift boats than permanent residents, making it a dedicated angler's destination. The Missouri River near Craig is considered one of North America's top trout streams, with studies often showing over 3,500 rainbows and 600 brown trout per mile.
my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows you made were never to be. So we're apart, you thought of me still, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind and the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows you made were only to be. Though we're apart, you thought of me still, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Every time you look at me, I'm as helpless as can be. I become a puppet on a string. You can do most anything with me. All you do is touch my hand, and your wish is my command. I become a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. If you really love me, darling, please be kind. I offer you the truest love that you will ever find. Take my heart and please be fair. Handle it with loving care. For I'm just a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. If you really love me, darling, please be kind. I offer you truest love that you will ever find. Take my heart and please be fair. Handle it with loving care. For I'm just a puppet on a string, and you can do most anything with me. You can do most anything with me. to walk you home. I used to hold your hand. You used to use my umbrella every time it rained. You used to cry so much, child, it was a crying sin. To live over yonder, you're on the railroad track. When it rained, you couldn't walk. I used to tote you on my back. You tried to make me believe there weren't no days like that. Oh, stop up yourself. Ah, écoutez-moi bien.
Montana was founded by accident when in 1864 4 prospectors from Georgia decided to take one last chance at finding gold and struck it rich. The site became known as Last Chance Gulch, which is still the name of Helena's historic downtown street. Before Helena was chosen, proposed names included Pumpkinville and Squashtown. During the gold boom, Helena reportedly had more millionaires per capita than any other city on earth. The wealth shaped its grand architecture and cultural institutions. Helena became the territorial capital in 1875, just over a decade after Montana Territory was created. It was officially incorporated as a city in 1867. Helena has been home to several notable figures, including Gary Cooper, Academy Award-winning actor, Dirk Benedict, actor from the A-Team, L. Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology, Isaac Brock, lead singer of Modest Mouse, Charlie Pride, country music legend. Helena sits between Yellowstone National Park and Glacier National Park, surrounded by forests, rivers, and mountains, making it a hub for hiking, biking, and world-class fly fishing.
Sweeter and sweeter, the days going by. Memories outnumber the stars in the sky. The more I deny it, the more that I lie. As the memories get sweeter, I miss you and cry. Gone are the days when I was your hero and you were my princess, so perfect it seemed.
another one's dream. Sweeter and sweeter, the days going by. Memories outnumber the stars in the sky. The more I deny it, the more that I lie. As the memories get sweeter, I miss you and cry. I was a loner and you were a dreamer, and we both took ourselves too much to heart. Everyone knows if you don't grow together, sooner or later you'll grow apart. Sweeter and sweeter, the days going by. Memories outnumber the stars in the sky. The more I deny it, the more that I lie. As the memories get sweeter, I miss you and cry. Sweeter and sweeter, the days going by. As the memories get sweeter, I miss you and cry.
work of art. She's the girl who stole my heart. My Venus in blue jeans is the Cinderella I adore. She's my very special angel too, a fairy tale come true. They say there's 7 wonders in the world, but what they say is out of date. There's more than 7 wonders in the world. I just met number 8. My Venus in blue jeans is everything I hope she'd be. A teenage goddess from above, and she belongs to me. My Venus in blue jeans is everything I hope she'd be. A teenage goddess from above, and she belongs to.
Townsend, Montana is a small town with big history, big scenery, and some surprisingly quirky claims to fame. Townsend proudly uses the motto, First City on the Missouri and Valley of Adventure, highlighting its location near the headwaters of the Missouri River. The town sits beautifully between the Big Built Mountains and the Elkhorn Mountains, giving it dramatic scenery in every direction. Thanks to its relatively mild climate compared to surrounding areas, Townsend is affectionately called the Banana Belt of Montana. With Canyon Ferry Lake, the Missouri River, and nearby wildlife areas, Townsend is a hotspot for fishing, boating, hunting, hiking, and biking. Townsend was officially founded in 1883 as a Northern Pacific Railroad depot, named after the wife of the railway's president. The surrounding valley and mountains are home to elk, deer, waterfowl, and bald eagles, perfect for wildlife watchers and photographers.
He had his dad hook him up good. Girls smile when we roll by. They hop in the back and we cruise to the riverside. Whoa. Never gonna grow up. Whoa. Never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. Whoa. We were doing it right. Whoa. We were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. Blue eyes and auburn hair, sitting looking pretty by the fire in a lawn chair. New to town and new to me, her ruby red lips was sipping on sweet tea. Shot me a look like a shooting star, so I grabbed a beer and my old guitar. Then we sat around till the break of dawn, howling and singing our favorite song. Never gonna grow up, never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right. We were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. Whoa, never gonna grow up, ha, never gonna slow down. We were shining like lighters in the dark in the middle of a rock show. We were doing it right. We were coming alive. Yeah, caught up in a southern summer, barefoot blue jean night. A 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 barefoot blue jean night. Oh, it's a barefoot blue jean night. A barefoot blue jean night.
The way you make me feel like I belong, the way you make me right when I am wrong, the way you sacrifice just for me, just how lucky can a poor man be? That is why I love you so. That is I turn her back over, flip. That is why. That's why I love you so. That is why. That's why I love you so. Come on now, baby. That's why I love you so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to take it easy, baby. That's why I love you so. Take it easy, honey. That's why I love you so. Don't you know now? That's why I love you so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want the one more time now. That's why I love you so. Come on, baby. That's why I love you so. Honey. That's why I love you so.
You placed gold on my finger. You brought love like I've never known. You gave life to our children and to me a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. When I need hope and inspiration, you're always strong when I'm tired and weak. I could search this whole world over, you'd still be everything that I need. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend.
Primrose Lane, life's a holiday on Primrose Lane, just a holiday on Primrose Lane. With you, can't explain when we're walking down the Primrose Lane, even roses blooming in the rain. With you, sweet perfume, those little old roses bloom, and stay on Primrose Lane with you.
Forever, my darling, our love will be true. Always and forever, our love only you. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep love and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Keeping you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you or your loving way. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep love and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Loving you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you or your loving way. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn.
Thought you'd change the weather, start a little storm, make a little rain. But I'm gonna do one better, hide the sun until you pray. I'm a tornado, looking for a soul to take. You're gonna see me coming by the selfish things that you did. I'm gonna leave you guessing how this funnel is gonna hit. I'm a tornado, looking for a man to break. Yeah, I'm gonna lift this house, spin it all around, toss it in the air and put it in the ground. Make sure you're never found. Thought you'd take a swing, try another girl, try another night. But it's the pain that brings my force of nature back to life. I'm a tornado, more disturbed than an F5. Hey, I'm gonna
Ringling, Montana is a ghost town with a rich history tied to the Ringling Brothers circus family. The town was named after John Ringling, one of the brothers of the Ringling Brothers Circus, who founded the railroad and ranching ventures in the area. The town features the St. John's Church, built in 1910-1914, and the Ringling Bar, which has been a popular dining spot along U.S. Highway 89. Ringling is known for its setting in Ivan Doug's 1979 book, This House of Sky, and the Jimmy Buffett song, Ringling, Ringling, from his 1974 album, Living and Dying in Three-Quarter Time. The town's rural charm and the weathered buildings attract photographers and artists, preserving its ghost town aesthetic. Ringling, Montana is a testament to the enduring legacy of the Ringling Brothers circus family and the impact of their railroad and ranching ventures on the region's history. Walsall, Montana is a census-designated place in Park County, Montana, with a population of 197 as of the 2020 census. The town was named after Will Jordan and his wife Sally and was reached by the Northern Pacific Railway in December 1909. Walsall is located in the Bridger Mountains Range, approximately 20 miles northeast of Bozeman, and is known for its Crazy Mountains and Shields River. The town hosts an annual Walsall Rodeo in June, a 2-day celebration with sanctioned events, parades, and the Fireman's Breakfast and Parade. The town's Crazy Little Museum is the smallest in the land, featuring original gas pumps and a 1914 map of northern Park County. Walsall is known for its homelands of the Native American Crow people, who have stewarded the valley for generations.
Keep my love going higher and higher. I said keep on lifting up, mama. Keep on lifting higher and
higher. You were mine for just a while. Now you're putting on the style, and you've never once looked back At your home across the track, you're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone, when their glamour starts to bore you. Come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down.
Clyde Park, Montana is nestled in the beautiful Shields Valley, framed by the Crazy Mountains and the Bridger Range, offering stunning views and outdoor activities. Founded in the 1870s, Clyde Park was named after a local rancher and has deep ranching roots, reflecting its agricultural heritage. The town hosts the Old Settlers' Days, an annual celebration of pioneer history, featuring arts, crafts, a parade, and live music. Clyde Park is excellent for hiking, camping, horseback riding, and cross-country skiing, with the Crazy Mountains and Bridger Mountains providing rugged trails. Visitors can experience authentic ranch life at the GRM Ranch, a family-owned working cattle ranch. Clyde Park Tavern offers classic Clyde burgers, and Antlers Bar is known as the best little bar in Montana.
All alone, when their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down.
I have seen the morning burning golden on the mountain in the skies. Aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies. Turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying. Healing as the colors in the sunshine and the shadows of her eyes. Waking in the morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin. Wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I've been. Teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Coming close together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman nor afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she opened every door in my mind. but dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. And loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again.
Montana is a small community in Stillwater County, Montana. The town was named after a man named Harry Reid, who ran a stage station and traveled by covered wagon to the Black Hills and Yellowstone Valley. Reid Point was established in the late 1800s as a railroad stop and cattle shipping point along the Northern Pacific Railway. The town's original structures and street layouts remain today, giving it a strong sense of continuity. The Hotel Montana, built in approximately 1909, is a notable landmark in Reid Point, originally serving as a general store and boarding house.
Gonna love you till I was dead. Made you wait till our wedding night. That's the first and the last time I'll wear white. So if the ties that bind ever do come loose, tie 'em in a knot like a hangman's noose. 'Cause I'll go to heaven or I'll go to hell before I'll see you with someone else. Put me in the ground, put me 6 foot down, and let the stone say, here lies a girl whose only crutch is loving one man just a little too much. If you go before I do, I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too. Well, it won't be whiskey, it won't be meth, it'll be your name on my last breath. If divorce or death ever do us part, the coroner will call it a broken heart. So put me in the ground, put me 6 foot down, and let the stone say, here lies the girl whose only crutch is loving one man just a little too much. If you go before I do, I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too. Dig too. I took your name when I took those vows. I meant 'em back then and I mean 'em right now. Oh, right now. If the ties that bind ever do come loose.
Columbus, Montana was originally called Sheep Dip, then Stillwater, and finally changed to Columbus in 1893 due to a naming conflict with a town in Minnesota. The community originated as a stagecoach station on the Yellowstone River. The town is known for its outdoor activities, including fishing, hiking, camping, and enjoying the scenic route to Yellowstone National Park via the Beartooth Pass. The Museum of the Beartooths offers insights into the area's history, including artifacts from the Crow Indians and Northern Pacific Railroad memorabilia.
I'm gonna tell the grave digger that he better dig too. I told you on the day we wed, I was gonna love you till last dead.
Such a pretty show, it steals your heart away. The backstage back on Earth again, the dressing rooms are great. They come on strong and it ain't too long for to make you feel a man. But love is blind, you're far too kind, don't ever let it show. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger. Oh yeah. You gotta cheat, makes you wonder where you are. When you want some more, she's fast asleep, leaves you twinkling with the stars. Poor old grandson, there's nothing I can say. You'll have to learn, just like me, and that's the hardest way. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger. Ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah yeah. Ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah yeah yeah.
Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander, and he was born the next of kin, the next of kin to the wayward wind. In a lonely shack by a railroad track, he spent his younger days, and I guess the sound of the outward bound made him a slave to his wandering ways. Oh, the wayward wind is a restless wind, a restless wind that yearns to wander, and he was born the next of kin.
Joliet, Montana was named after Joliet, Illinois, and the first post office opened on June 10, 1893. Joliet became an important shipping point in 1892 with the construction of the Rocky Fork and Cook City Railway. Rock Creek flows south of Joliet, and the Beartooth Mountains are located to the west. The town offers access to year-round recreation, including fishing, boating, camping, and stargazing. Jack Waddell, test pilot on the maiden flight of the Boeing 747, is from Joliet, Montana. History buffs traveling to or from Yellowstone National Park often stop here for a stretch, a snack, and a look around. One of the town's more unexpected claims to fame is the work of local sculptor Charles Ringer. His massive metal sculptures have become roadside landmarks along Highway 212. Winter travelers nicknamed one of them the Snow God.
The next of kin to the wayward wind, the next of kin to the wayward wind.
Fromberg, Montana is a tiny town with a surprisingly rich history, coal mining roots, a historic railroad depot museum, and a population under 500 make it a classic small-town Montana snapshot. Fromberg's Clark's Fork Valley Museum is housed in one of the last remaining Class 4 small rural railroad depots in the U.S. The depot turned 100 years old in 1999 and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Fromberg is located near the Gibo mine, developed by coal entrepreneur Samuel Gibo. A nearby community, Colesville, also called Gibo, was even closer to the mine. Fromberg sits at 3,534 feet above sea level, higher than Denver's famous mile-high elevation. The Fromberg Post Office is one of the most photographed buildings in town and appears in many local history resources.
Be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you.
Bridger, Montana is a small but historically rich town named after the legendary mountain man Jim Bridger, a renowned scout, explorer, and mountain man who roamed the region in the 1800s, and it serves as a gateway to some of Montana's most striking natural landscapes. Bridger sits near the Pryor Mountains Wild Horse Range, home to about 130 wild mustangs, one of the few remaining wild horse herds in the U.S. Just outside town, the Devil's Canyon Overlook offers dramatic views of Bighorn Canyon, where the canyon slices through a 1,000-foot-high fault line. The region was once used by Jim Bridger and other traders as a cutoff trail along the Yellowstone River for easier travel through the canyon. The Bridger Historical Society actively preserves stories of early homesteaders and historic buildings, keeping the spirit of the Old West alive.
I never will forget the way you kissed me. And when we're not together, I wonder if you miss me, 'cause I hope and pray the day will come when you belong to me. Then I'm gonna prove to you how true my love can be. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you.
Desire. The fever we had might have set the West Coast on fire. 2 months later, got trouble in mind. Oh, my baby moved out and left me behind. But it's alright, 'cause it's midnight and I got 2 more bottles of wine. The way he left sure turned my head around. Seemed like all the night he just
Montana is a small farming community located on the Clarks Fork of the Yellowstone River. It has a rich history tied to the coal mining boom and the Yellowstone Park Railroad, which intended to build a railway to Yellowstone National Park, but the extension was never completed. The town was platted in 1905 and named after Dr. Orrin Merton Belfry, an investor in the railroad. The community is known for its agricultural activities, including sugar beets, alfalfa, and feed corn, as well as raising cattle and sheep. Belfry's history and spirit endure, with gems like the Beartooth River Ranch and Bear Trap Ranch offering retreats and luxurious hideaways in Montana's wilderness. The Belfry Bar is a beloved local watering hole, and the Coast Grocery Store building is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It's located about 11 miles from the Wyoming border, roughly halfway between Billings, Montana, and Cody, Wyoming.
I'm so young and you're so old. This, my darling, I've been told. I don't care just what they say, 'cause forever I will pray. You and I, we will be as free as the birds up in the trees. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Thrills I get when you hold me close. Oh, my darling, you're the most. I love you, but do you love me? Oh, Diana, can't you see? I love you with all my heart, and I hope we will never part. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Oh, my darling, oh, my lover, tell me that there is no other. I love you with my heart. Oh, 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 don't you know I love you so, and only you can take my heart. Only you can tear it apart. When you hold me in your loving arms, I can feel you giving all your charms. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Squeeze me, baby, with all your might. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. Oh, please, Diana. Oh, please, Diana.
I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think
explore this tenderness between us. There ain't no one around at all to see us. And baby, would you mind if maybe you and I took a little time to find each other? Baby, we got all the time in the world, so why don't we just take it nice and slow? We got everything we need to plan, to love and see, and all the time we need to watch it grow. Stay down, stay at least until the fire stops burning, at least until the room has stopped its turning. And when the embers die low, we're lying in the afterglow, it'll be as sweet as anything we've ever known. Baby, we got all the time in the world, so why don't we just take it nice and slow? We got everything we need to plan, to love and see, and all the time we need to watch it grow. Baby, we got all the time.
Carrie and I love camping by the Missouri River. It is so peaceful there, and we usually see a lot of wildlife. We enjoyed the drive today with mostly good weather and pretty countryside. Traveling the back roads, you get to see a lot more than just billboard signs, and that suits us just fine. Gary and I will spend the next 5 days in Cody, Wyoming, exploring the towns and a day trip to Yellowstone National Park. Lots of fun. Good night.